All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're on to Morning Ride, and the ride is about to really kick off. Okay, we just told you, we told you earlier that we're having some interesting guests with us, and yeah, they're already seated here with us. And we know that children generally they are blessings of marriage, you know, and in African mythology, not only that twins are blessings, but that they are equally revered in some cultures as deities. That means, if you like call them lesser god, they are worshipped in some places. And interestingly, today we have twins with us today. They are identical twins. Well, I hope they will not play pranks with us here today. But we get to find out all of this as we go on. But before we unveil them, let's, because of course, I told you that they're here to tell us about an event that is upcoming. But before we let you meet them, let's see their picture frame. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. Yes, the twins, they are here, seated, very comfortable here with us to talk about why they're here. I just told you that, you know, in some cultures in Africa, they are regarded as deities. And you know what deities, that means they are worshipped. I don't know, what kind of sacrifice do you take, sir? so that we can just put that on ground before we start. Interesting. So please join us to welcome Taiwo and Kehinde Oluwafunso.
Exactly.
All right, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Yes, they are tourism experts. They are authors. They are poets. They are equally public relations practitioners. And I'm very happy to host them because I'm also a member of the institute. So nice to have you, my colleagues, here with us today.
Nice one.
Okay, I'm the happiest one on the set because I'm also a twin.
Hey, wow, that's Yinka Kehinde. She's also a twin. Interesting. So,
maybe before we start, maybe we should identify the.
Who is Taiwo? Who is Kehinde?
Yes, I'm Taiwo.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. I'm Kehinde.
So I know how to. So I don't play pranks. I don't play pranks. So okay, now let's get into why we're here. Now I know of you are here to promote an event, Twins Festival, right? I know of a town, a border town between Oyo State and Ogun State. It's called Igbora. You know, it's touted as the world capital for twins because of the number of twins that you know that town is blessed. In fact, it is said that all families in that town have at least a set of twins. Yes. Okay, and every year they bring people together from all over the world for Twins Festival. But here is another one. Okay, tell us about it.
Yes, we, like you said earlier on, twins are special children. Yes, twins are found everywhere. But there's one special thing about Nigeria. We have the largest concentration of twins in the whole world. Wow. There are about 900 million Africans. 70% of twins in the whole world are found in Nigeria. That is the largest concentration of twins in the world. We have them. But most of these twins are from poorest of the poor. Now we look into the life of twins. You know, when you look at the life of twins is multifaceted. You know, like you said there on in your intro. Yeah. twins are seen as gods.
Yes.
You might be right. At times, I wonder, when I look at him, identical features, we think alike, we behave alike.
Oh, really?
Yes. For instance, at times I wonder, are these wonderful, there's something creative about twins. And that's the way God created us. And we just as much as possible to look at twins from a we try as much as possible to look at them from various angles. One, from cultural angle. Secondly, you look at twins as special children. Now, we came up with this idea. There are a lot of misconceptions and misconceptions about twins. They tell you that twins are not ordinary. They tell you that if you want to enjoy your twins, you have to take them out to beg for street, to use them as bait for. But we said no. Our mother, our parents they've never taken us on the street there to beg for alms, and we survive. We are doing very well. And we now say that, look, what can we do to correct these misconceptions and misconceptions about twins? Then we came about the Twins Day Festival. What do? We celebrate twins. We let people know that twins are not evil. Twins are wonderful people.
Okay. So tell us about the celebration.
Yes, we set just a day aside where twins come together, not just, twins only. Friends of twins, neighbors of twins, parents of twins, lovers of twins. Celebrating the beauty, uniqueness of twins. Because so we set aside a day. We look at twins, celebrating them through music, arts and culture, celebrating them through what they like. Oriki Beji, celebrating them through AY Beji.
I was going there.
Celebrating them through most identical twins competitions, celebrating them through most tallest, shortest twins that have come from. So we look at twins as just entities that should be loved, just appreciated. See them as wonderful, creatures of God, not as bait for street begging. Although twins face a lot of oddities in lives. Twins are being abandoned, neglected, relegated to the background. We've had a lot of stories where twins are being abandoned in most clinics and hospitals. Even fathers and mothers are not happy that they are given birth to twins. Fathers abandon them, hospital detain them because they could not pay for their bills, hospital bills. And in most hospitals, there are inadequate numbers of incubators to accommodate twins and other, So these are things we look into. Nigeria has the largest numbers of twins in the world, but mothers that give birth to twins are not finding it easy.
Okay, let me ask you, let's go to the myth. I know that honestly, I've tried to debunk the fact that I love beans because I'm a twin. I have tried to debunk it. I keep telling people I love beans because I love beans, not because. Do you guys love beans?
Not really. But later, in our childhood years, we didn't like beans.
But our mother cooked it.
But our mother would always ask us to force us to eat. But now, I think it's one of our favorites.
So, do you on that day when you want to do the association of twins and beans?
Yeah.
Okay. So that day, on the day of the festival, is there going to be beans there?
Yes.
We are going to cook our beans. The reason why beans is being associated with twins that twins are not easy to look after or to, bring them up.
All right.
If you are rich, you could have.
Interestingly, we're seeing pictures of identical twins, different twins now.
That's our last
event.
Day festival.
Isn't this beautiful? Wonderful.
Wow.
Wonderful. Yes. I will not be tempted. I have answered. I'm not interested in baby making anymore. So
no, you can try.
Because this is looking good.
Look at those ladies. You can actually identify them. Look at this one.
All right. Let's we'll continue with that. Yes, from what you see.
So no, he was trying to give us the origin of the association of beings with twins.
With twins.
No, one of the myths.
So those that give birth to twins are those that could hardly take adequate care of them, because of what it comes with having 2 kids.
So what's the relationship?
So what they is that give them beans. Beans has a lot of.
Why beans? Why not rice?
I mean, you cannot compare what you are going to get from beans from rice. Beans is proteinous.
Because of the things that are not sufficient.
Yes, so give them beans. If you give them beans, they are poor. They may not be able to buy a lot of drugs, and so sir, give them beans.
I can tell you that when they give them beans now, they look for bread with you can be sure of that. But let's go on. Yeah, well, you've been talking about this festival, and you've been emphasizing on twins and twins. Well, I want to believe that it's only twins. Other people are not part of it.
Oh no,
it's open to
yes. The twins festival is for twins. Not twins, friends of twins,
triplets,
people that are married twins, and not that multiple birth. You know that twins, we are not living in isolation.
Okay.
Most of us, our parents are not twins, so we cannot isolate them. Okay. So on that day, we are inviting friends of people that want to have twins. Come over. Release blessing on you. You have twins.
I can tell you that I won't come.
One of those,
because I don't want to. I don't want to.
You see, that's one of the myths. You know, I really want to talk about the myth, because growing up as a twin, I've heard a lot of myth, a lot of things associated with a set of twins that I honestly, maybe because I'm not a superstitious person, I really do not, like, one of the myths I know that they say they bring in prosperity. You know, when I was young, there was this woman that was selling bean cake that we call akara, you know, and when she starts, before she sells to anyone, she will, I used to eat akara at that time.
Free of charge.
She will come and call me that I should be the first person, pick money, and you see, they associate them with prosperity, with so much. And you have just said now that people that want to have twins as children in their lifetime should come, and the twins there will give them blessings, which means you also
let me quickly collaborate
that,
you know, I think it has happened about 3 times. We were out, and this lady came jokingly. She was attracted, immediately she saw us, and jokingly said, "Oh, receive your twins." Later, we got news. We were not around, and we got to understand somebody had been looking for us. The husband of the lady say, "You told my wife that she has got a set of twins now."
That was coincidence.
No, let me land. That's that was the first one.
Okay.
Then I think I will remember 3. Yes, it could be coincidence, but let me tell you what I think that I just discovered that possibly because of our thinking, of our mentality, I believe that when I say it, it will come to pass.
So are you also of the opinion that twins are some sort of God?
Yeah, let me tell you. For instance, before we came on set, I was telling you that when my brother travels, if he's coming back, I will know that he's coming back.
And it's still far away.
Yes, it's still far away to the house, but I will know that he's coming. His spirit will communicate with my spirit.
You could hear my voice.
That kind is coming. I will hear his voice. I will hear his voice audibly.
And
okay, just about 2 weeks ago, he went out. I was in the house. I was walking from the house. And my spirit told me that Ken is around. By the time I feel thinking, when I look back, Ken was at the door, and I was shocked. Ken, the ball should be.
There are some times that he left home, he traveled. Maybe he's still at far away. I'll be hearing the sound of his feet.
Wow, that is.
I know that's coming.
I think.
Then, according to what you are saying, twins are very good. They are special.
So are they some sort of God?
Twins, when you others give birth to
just
a child, but you see a woman giving birth to 2, 3. Twins could be seen as they are special. They may not be gods, but they are spirits. Because twins could be, because twins are not ordinary. Twins could join hands together, stronger we stand, and there's more strength. And there is something that comes out of comes out of that joint strength, which could be a force.
Okay.
You see, that could transcend ordinary strength or force.
Beyond the ordinary.
And again, twins could come with wealth. It depends on what you see your twins with. If you see your twins as blessings from God, you don't take them to any other, to just any shrine. You believe that these are gifts from God.
Gifts from God, okay.
They come with blessings and fortunes. Like our father, before our father,
okay, land on that.
Our father was doing a very menial job at Unilag of those days. But when we came, our father said that is,
that is
fortunes changed, that he got a job with the UN.
Okay, I'm sure that's in line with the Oriki of Ibeji.
So twins.
Brings well to the
yes.
Okay, because of our time, we won't have all the time for because I mean there's so much to talk about. Well, on a day like this, somebody like the late Mary Slessor, I mean, there is very sick at a time like this. Thank God for somebody like Elva that stops. Otherwise, maybe we won't even be talking about what we are saying today. But it's a good one. But this event that we're looking at now, you said is open to everybody.
Yes, anybody. Yeah.
But very importantly and specifically, what are the benefits that twins will get from this?
Yes, that day we are going to have a foundation that day.
Okay.
We are going to bring some twins around that we are going to empower them. Twins that are poor. That day we are going to raise funds for them. We started off as an NGO.
Oh.
And we are still.
And we are still, yeah. We are still an NGO. We are really how to bring twins together, identify problems, affected twins, and provide solutions to those problems. Let me tell you, most people that have twins in this country are poorest of the poor. We've seen a lot of women that when they have twins, the father will just abandon them. They see the woman as useless. Why have you come to bring unnecessary burden to me? The man that is managing. So most men don't welcome them now because of the economic situation of the country. So that day we are going to have a foundation for twins. Then again that day we are going to use the spirit of twins to pray for Nigeria.
Okay.
We want to pray for peace.
Okay, this event, is it going to be free?
Oh, it's free. It's free. There's no, we don't take gate fee.
So
it's free.
When is it coming and where?
Yeah, the program is coming up on the 5th of December.
On
the Sunday after church, and then it's taking place at Freedom Park.
Okay.
Freedom Park is when you are coming. Yeah, when you are coming from TBS, you drive down to the hospital. Opposite the hospital, there's this former prison yard.
Okay.
Now converted to.
What time?
It will start from 11 o'clock. The venue opens at 7 a.m. for exhibition. There's the exhibitors, but the festival proper starts 11 a.m. There will be red carpet. Red carpet start 11 a.m. till 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock the festival proper starts till 7 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, that's interesting. I hope a lot of
we have been able to do a lot of things. We have God has used the Twins Action International to send some poor twins back to school. We have made some twins at the point of death. The mother came with health issues and complications, and we came on time to the rescue. We took them to the hospital. We have been able to encourage twins, to bring them out of that doldrum, to be able to give them the light that, to
empower them.
To empower them to be able to, contribute their own quota to the national development of Nigeria. And we are still open, looking ahead that Nigerian government, individuals and corporate institutions, organizations will be able to come and help us, because Nigeria keep having the largest twins in this country, producing, manufacturing. Nigeria has become the biggest continent of twins manufacturing and production.
Talking about production of largest number of on a lighter note now, that town that I mentioned in Bora, they were the generation. I mean, many generations of people who are living there have said that, look, there's a particular vegetable soup they eat there. Called the lassa. Yes, that once you eat it very well, you are going to surely go
and
to
have too.
And yam, okay.
Ishwewura.
Wow.
Ishwewura has a very high propensity of take it, and most Yorubas take that yam either true or jojo.
Exactly.
That's why you see a lot of twins in Ibadan, Oyo, Ondo, Ijebu.
Well,
twins.
That's interesting. What all we are saying here.
Igbo's twins. No. Igbo's twins have twins. Hausa twins have twins. In those days, Igbos killed.
But thank God that's not happening anymore.
Thank God, Melissa came to put
an end to that.
He fought those evil men to stand still to be able to preserve the life of twins. So twins are found everywhere in Nigeria.
So like I said, what we mentioned here and what you just had there is not scientifically proven, but you can try it out. It's just an additional part of your meal. Who knows? You can have your twins. But seriously, I understand identical twins like you people. You play pranks a lot. You have any experience you want to share?
Yeah, we do that. There was a time that I was a teacher in a secondary school, and I wanted to go for an interview. And I called my brother. I hope I don't be arrested after this. So I told that Kehinde, I told my principal that I will be going for an interview. He said no, that I've been taking a lot of excuses, And I said, okay, what do I get home? And I have to get to that interview. I told my brother, Kehinde, tomorrow go and represent in school. He said, how could I do that? I said, we are the same, you cannot. So I just told him, when you get to my school, enter the school, don't smile too much. When you go to the room, by the left, that's the staff room. The second table, that's my table. There's a chair. When you get there, just sit down. There's a lady beside me, this hour, and she did it very well. After the school, we went to my class, took those students' lessons. After the school, there was a staff meeting, and I think please go for the staff meeting. The father called him to give the opening prayer. He did successfully, but one girl out of the students discovered that this is Mr. Taiwo. So the next day, so that's how I was in school the next day. Then the girl came to me and say, Mr. Taiwo, tell me the truth. You are not the one in school yesterday. I started doing it. I said, no, that person that came to school yesterday is Mr. Kehinde, it's not you. It's just between me and you. So we've paid a lot of, at times, you will have to go to bank for me. To go, you will sign my signature. We still do it.
Another thing is that
when we have a meeting and Kehinde can negotiate very well. So when we have a business meeting and I'm negotiating and the people are becoming stubborn, I will just say, please, just a minute. I quickly go, Kehinde, please, you have to come now. You have to come to rescue. So I will get that Kehinde will just come to the scene. He will sit. They will not know that
it's not you.
It's not you. So Kehinde will no. This is what we are going to take. You are not going to take less than this percentage. They say, but you are not talking. Why is it that? But they don't know that.
So you told us so much about your similarities. Tell us about, definitely you have differences.
Differences, yes.
Tell us about
yes. Kehinde is quiet. Kehinde is reserved.
He looks quiet.
Kehinde will not talk to you.
You see, Kehinde, we are quiet.
When we are meeting people for the first time, Kehinde wants to study people. But I'm the type, I'm outgoing, I make friends, I don't want to know anything. But Kehinde will tell you, Taiwo, let's study things. You don't need to. Kehinde will want to. Kehinde, it might take Kehinde 10 years to study people before really open up. And it's always like that.
He's a good
for instance, in church, they tell me that your Kehinde is proud. But Kehinde is not proud. He reserved and he doesn't take shit. I take shit. But Kehinde will tell you, I don't give shit to people, so and I don't shit for people.
Yeah.
So Kehinde might be here for the next 2-5 hours to not talk to people. I will be joking with you. Kehinde will just chip in and keep quiet. That is his own nature. But when it gets mad, it can turn the whole building upside down. So he will tell you that he doesn't want that to happen. So it's but as apart from that, we are all the same, but those are just the
Now, do you people really succumb for? I'm coming to, because I understand behind the scene you told me you got married to a set of twins.
Exactly.
Did you marry Taiwo?
Yes, Taiwo is my wife.
So you married.
And they are both identical twins.
Yes, identical. Yes, we have this Twins Day festival, and we have been trying to get to marry, but we've not been working. ladies who don't want to see my twin brother. They complain that we are too close. They complain that my girlfriend then, my fiancé then will tell you that Taiwo, well, immediately we are married, your brother cannot just come to the house anyhow. I said, wow, that's my twin. But I think that they have determined about it. And I said, no, women will not take this guy away from me.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to marry me, you know that I'm a twin. So you must be ready to accommodate both of us. But,
but there's a limit.
No. They are really determined. Look what happened to the Peace Square. It's not easy. But it's just that we are determined. We are determined two things cannot separate us, money and women. She was getting married to a lady then. The lady will always fight me. That Taiwo, let me enjoy this man. And I told her that we have been coexisting before you came on the scene.
Well.
So you're telling me, let me make this right. You're telling me that your brother comes before your wife.
No. I love my wife. I love my twin brother too. But you know, I just okay.
Your brother comes before your wife.
We have to wind.
I think that's why we are married to twins.
We have to wind this down. So because honestly, among identical twins, sometimes I wonder the way you do the same thing together. I wonder if you have to separate for whatever good reason. Will anything happen to any one of you?
Yeah, I think we don't pray for it. It's not, you know, when you see twins that have lost there, it's always painful.
No, we're not even talking about
not something bad.
Maybe you happen to go to
it happened the first time we had to
be separate, live separately.
Was jump. We did jump. I passed. He didn't. We now decided to wait. Our father was annoyed. I mean, he wasn't happy. He said that dad give us the time. If you do another jump, you are going to make it together. I made it again. We stayed. The third time, he did jump. He made it. I didn't. Our father said, "Go your separate way." So I had to go to Ibadan Polytechnic. He had to go to Lagos State. When I got to Ibadan Polytechnic, I lost my identity. I lost myself because it wasn't there.
Interesting.
Academically, zero.
We just have to drop it here. But before we finally let you go, the event, the Twins Day Festival coming up. Once again, tell us the date and where is happening.
It is going to be at on the 5th.
On the 5th, okay.
December. Yes, sir.
It's
Freedom
Sunday?
Park. On a Sunday, Freedom Park.
Island.
11th, we have the event open. The red carpet. We are going to have most identical twins competition, most beautiful dancing competition, singing. A lot of twins are going to sing that day. Perform.
All right.
It's
okay. 5th of December at Freedom Park. Island.
Okay, on that note, Taiwo and Kehinde Oluwafunso, we appreciate you for coming and joining us today on Morning Ride. It's been a wonderful time with you.
So much.
And we hope we have a longer time to spend with you. It's just interesting. You don't want to end this. Thank you so much.